Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. This is part 7. And right now, we're going straight into this battle. Now, Campuchine is about to get demolished, just like usual. But I'm not really too sure why we're down here. I think there was a Pokemon I wanted. Now, I know Bellsprout like spawns here usually, but there's no Bellsprout in my game. That's only an Eevee. So unfortunately, we can't be doing that. Like, Bellsprout's always one of those Pokemon I usually try and get. See, it's really unfortunate because Bellsprout and Growlithe are like two Pokemon I really like in this generation, but they're never in the same game. So it's like you can't do that. Unfortunately. Oh right, I wanted the raspberries. Okay. Oh look, and a new Pokemon. Yay. Venonat. Venonat's a jumpy boy, and I actually managed to throw to the side. Now, I didn't learn this at all during the playthrough, but I actually did figure out how to eventually throw to the side in this game. So, lucky me, I guess. But yeah, I never really learned how to do it in the playthrough. Like, if I do it in the playthrough, it's pretty much just like an accident. Like, I might be trying to do it, but I definitely didn't think it would work. Like, that didn't work. That didn't work either. There we go. See, like, I sort of got it here. This might have been when I realized, like, something you could do. Because something I was doing was, because it says to point the switch, the Joy-Con at the switch, or the TV or whatever, and then, like, flick it. But what I was doing was, I was, like, twisting it, like, to the left, then pressing A to like get ready to catch, and then like turning it so it was facing it again, so then like it would be really like to the right, I guess, to the game's like point of view. But that didn't work like most of the time, so I don't really know if that was worth it or not. But here we go, catching more Venonat, because I don't know, the XP, I guess. Just why not? We need them for something. Like candies and stuff. So screw it. Oh yeah, so in this part I decided to like edit more of the battles. Like here I'm gonna show like, you know, the XP points we get and whatever. But then I immediately cut to the back to the overworld. Before I was like leaving in like the part after where it's like here's the Pokemon, here's your current chain, blah blah blah, like all that crap. Yeah, I decided to like cut all that out because it just, I don't know, just a bit of time that you can like skip. I might consider in the future like speeding up this part or something. I don't know. I think leaving like the XP points in that is like fine. I don't really have a problem with that. I guess I could only like leave it in if someone like levels or like learns a move or something. Like something important happens. But when it's just gaining XP, I guess it's not really anything. I don't know. I think it's fine as is. So there's a Psyduck. I really like Psyduck. I like his shiny a lot. I really like the blue. And then look at that. Why did the ball go over there? And then I threw it over there. Well, like at him, trying to like time it, but I mistimed it completely. But yeah, I don't know. Like sometimes the ball just goes where it wants. That's something I found myself doing, is like once I've used the berry and like that capture's failed, because the berry only lasts like one attempt, I like just don't bother with the berry again, like most of the time. Like once it's failed, I'm just like, yep, it's just over. I don't know. The motion controls definitely aren't perfect. It's definitely a little bit of fun though, like actually like catching the Pokemon. I feel like if the controls were a bit more refined, I think it'd be really good. But yeah, it's unfortunate that they're not like perfect, which I mean, I don't know, sort of to be expected, I guess. So I decided to make a quick change to the video where I'm going to literally speed up this entire like route because it's very like quick quick battles with like, I think mostly Pokemon we've seen before, and nothing really special happens. So I figured I'd just speed all of this up, apart from some key moments that will be coming up in this little area. Like Pidgey getting to level 18, which we obviously all know means that he's going to evolve into a Pidgeotto. Now, isn't that just the best? Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing that special. But look at him. Now he's like an actual flying bird. He really has evolved. This is beautiful to see. No new moves, unfortunately. That was always something in Gen 3 that like used to really upset me, is if I picked Torchic as my starter and like I didn't evolve it at 16, because at 16 Combusken would learn double kick, but I don't think it could learn it later than that, like naturally. So like it really like upset me when if I would ever like mess up in a battle and get him level 17 instead of just 16, because he wouldn't learn the move. And then I don't know, it just felt always wrong to not have double kick on Combusken. It was like, I don't know, that was like staple in my mind. It was just crazy. Yeah, here we go. We're defeating this guy's Pidgeotto now. Like, it's get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, I don't know. Early game's definitely like way too easy, I feel like. I hate how like this is true for like most Pokemon games. This isn't even like just a specific complaint about this one, is that it feels like a lot of the early this is just true, to be honest. Like a lot of the trainers are like, this is exactly how they do it. The trainers either have one Pokemon that's like higher level than like most of the more than the average on the route, or they have like multiple Pokemon but they're all really under-leveled. And I wish they would just have like a bunch of Pokemon that were like decently leveled and like just make it a bit more of a challenge, because it definitely feels like a lot of these trainers are just like, you know, easy one-shots. But I guess that maybe that's because I'm using the starter like Pikachu or whatever. But like this is definitely true in other games too. Like I've been replaying through actual Pokemon Emerald and not just doing the randomizer Nuzlocke just in my spare time. And like it just happens so often. Like you go to a trainer, there'll be like a single trainer with one Pokemon. It'll be like level 20, and then you fight the next trainer, and they're like 3 level 14s or something. It's just, I don't know. It's just gonna be. Oh no, it just is. I don't know, I find it annoying. I just wish there was a bit more of a challenge in general with the Pokemon games, with the trainers specifically. Just feels like trainers are kind of steamroll a lot of the time, but then the gym leaders are like absolutely demolishing kids. I don't know. So I've definitely had a bit of trouble with the gyms in Gen 3 while I've been replaying it. That's partially because I've been using a different team, which isn't really good at dealing with some of these gyms. But then also, I think that's definitely a big part of it. But like even still, like their Pokemon are like pretty high leveled, which I mean it's fine. I think this is fine for gyms. I like that the gyms were like tough, but it's just general trainers I feel like should be harder, and not just the rival or like Wily or whatever. Make them all strong. Well, so that dude had a Squirtle. Definitely jealous of him. I wonder where he got it. Oh yeah, so here I was checking to see if you could see the habitat of Bulbasaur, but I later did like learn. Well, I already learned it. I learned it here, but like I like read later on that like you can't see the rare spawns like in the Pokédex, or like where they spawn. You can like, but they do spawn in places. So it's like very interesting. There's a lot of like little quirks with this thing. Like I like the idea of rare spawns in the Pokemon. I like that. Like you got your starters, and then there's like the legendary birds can like, once you capture them the first time, they have a chance to spawn on like any route when you're flying. And then Charizard and Dragonite are also like spawns when you fly. I don't think they're considered rare spawns though, but they might be. But look, another evolution. Woohoo! These are those key moments I was talking about. This time it is Bulbasaur into Ivysaur. Look at him, he looks so cool. Yay! I think he learned a new move? No, I'm completely wrong. Oh no, or does it happen after the screen? I always forget. But look at him, he's just great. Get him, Ivysaur. But with that said and done, we're not done with this route. Oh, I just trolled Magikarp. There we go. It's very happy with the water surface. Wow. Over there is a coach trainer. Did we do that? No, we don't do that. Okay. Did we ever do that? I don't even know if I do that after this. But anyway, going into this house. Very strange looking place. Pikachu's pretty happy with it. Some of his animations look really weird. Like the way he turns is so like stiff looking. Oh, what a cool Pokemon, it talks. Oh, it's Bill, of course it's Bill. I love how we just don't care. Our rival's like just a big wuss, and we're just like, yeah, this is cool. I just feel bad for the Nidoran. Or the... What's it called in its second form? Is it Nidorina? Nidorino. Nah. It's something like that. I always forget. Nidorina. Is it just Nidoran? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, no, Nidorina's wrong. Oh, it is just Nidoran, and then it's... Oh, it is Nidorino. But it's not called Nidorino. That's not how I say it. Usually, that was actually a troll way of saying it. It is called Nidorino. Oh, okay. Maybe it is supposed to be Rhino. Actually, I can't be questioning this stuff right now. Yeah, this is a cool ass cutscene, and Bill's just like... He's very attractive in this game. Yeah, it's definitely like a Craigasm moment. Yeah, I really like the cutscenes in this game. They don't. It doesn't feel like they really take away from my immersion, which is really nice. It really felt that way with like Sun and Moon, and even Horus, and X and Y. I don't know. I'm not a fan of their cutscenes. I like them in this game though. And Bill was kind enough to give us a couple tickets to the SSN. What a nice guy that Bill is. Okay, now we're doing the coach trainer. Okay. I can't remember what this one's about. It has been... I know the game hasn't been out that long, but it has been a little while since I've done this, and I've done a lot in the game. It's just matchup. Oh, it has Seismic Toss. I remember. Yeah, this one was kind of annoying. Oh, I have no PP left in Zippy Zap. That's actually a bit of a problem. That's probably why this is kind of annoying. Because I didn't have Zippy Zap yet. Seismic Toss. I love the animation for it. Pikachu could be a bit more animated himself. Because he literally is just thrown up, he's just spinning, and he's just like standing there. As if it's like, this is normal. I don't know. I do like the animation. Like with the globe and like being thrown up way above the earth and whatever, but like, I don't know. They really could have animated the Pokemon a bit more in this game. That's definitely one thing I didn't like. So now we're actually going to use a different Pokemon. We're going to be using Pidgeotto. Hopefully Pidgeotto can withstand the Seismic Toss. And I mean, it should be fine. It doesn't even get hit. Because we're just so much faster. And yeah, flying's good against fighting, so easily done. And that was Coach Trainer done. Am I the one who was coached? I feel like if I had Zippy Zap, that would have been fine. But I only had like double kick, really. And then we get Seismic Toss. Wow. Yeah, that's how, I know I did mention this before, that's how a lot of the coach trainers go, but like, they just love spamming one move, and then they give you like that move. But usually they're a bit more trouble than that. But that might just be my noob ass. But now we're walking all the way back to the city. Yeah, it definitely takes a while. I wish I had like a mount Pokemon. That'd be really nice. I don't have a mount Pokemon at this point. And I'm not really sure if you could get one. Because you can't catch Growlithe yet. Maybe you can get Staryu? Somehow? No, there's no way. I don't know. Oh, this Squirtle's caused trouble. See, I don't think this was ever a thing in Gen 1. I know Officer Jenny and the Squirtle like are a thing in Gen 1 because that's how you get Squirtle in the originals until you get it in this game. But I don't remember if that was a really. I don't think that cutscene was like ever a thing. I don't think they ever like gave it a bit of a backstory. You can get the Bulbasaur here actually, and I didn't realize it at the time. I get it much later, but I already caught one, so it's just like I guess I wasn't really too bothered to begin with. But yeah, it is in this town that you can get the Bulbasaur. It's in one of the houses. But anyway, thank you for watching this part of Let's Go Pikachu. I hope to see you in the next part where we take on more trainers with our Pikachu. Goodbye.